Find that I personally have a hard time differentiating between working hard and doing good work. See, my job doesn't require a whole hell of a lot. At least not all the time. 95%. Can you hear that music? That's somebody's phone. Like really? 95% of my day involves just existing. I just need to be here just in case something goes wrong. Every now and then something does. I've got to pull somebody off a train, or somebody they've got some unruly stuff going on the bus that I've got to go in and handle. I've got an incident report. Somebody steals a car from the parking lot. That kind of thing. Break up a fight. But the rest of the time, it's just a lot of me waiting around. I sit in the break room, I stand around and I listen to stuff on my phone. It's a whole lot of nothing. And I find that it I have a problem differentiating, because there can be many days where nothing happens. Like last week, I think I got like 2 radio calls the whole week. But then there are others where I work and I'll get 20 calls. It depends on what's going on and what's happening, really. So I find that I have a problem. I'll come to work and I don't do anything all day, and I feel like, man, I didn't even work hard today. Like, am I doing a good job? I start to feel like, damn, maybe I should be doing something more. You know how it is. A man has to feel like he's doing something, you know? But I am doing something. It's funny because when I first started this job, I was averaging like 65 to 70 hours a week. Then that kind of dropped to 50. Then it got down to about 45. And now it fluctuates somewhere between 40 and 45. And it makes me feel lazy. Like, wow, I only did 40 hours this week. I feel like I should be doing more. But that's the average full-time job, 40 hours, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And that's what I'm doing. Regardless to how hard I'm working, I'm providing for my family. Like, my check doesn't change because the work wasn't difficult. I'll take VF Outlet, for example. I worked hard at VF Outlet. Me and my family built that store from the ground up. I mean, it was blank space when we got there. We made it a store, and I worked hard. But I didn't get paid as much as I get paid to be here. And I think that's where I start to get a little confused. Like, I didn't work hard, so I didn't earn anything. But I'm here. If something did pop off, they'd be calling up Guard 50, and I'd run out there and handle it. But if nothing goes wrong, you can attribute it to the fact that I was here, and my presence enough was a deterrent to stop them. And two, if something did pop off, I would be here to take care of it. So that's my job, in a nutshell, is to take care of people, to talk to folks. I had a lady today. She put a ticket in the machine and it didn't validate her ticket. So she comes up to me and she says, "Hey, it didn't give me my ticket. What can we do?" By the time I got over there, the machine had in fact spit it back out, but it was like old and worn, and the machine couldn't take it. So I whip out my pen and I write on it, and I was like, "Okay, this will get you to where you need to go." And she's like, "Oh, thank you so much. God bless you. I don't know what I would have done. I wouldn't have been able to get home." And I was like, "Hey, it's no problem." And to me, it was no problem. I did nothing. It's like I wrote on it and I initialed it so she could get home. To me, it was nothing. For her, it was her way home. For me, I brightened her day a little bit, but that's just my job. That's what I do. And I think my problem is that because I enjoy what I do, because I like what I do, because talking to people comes so naturally to me, it doesn't feel like work. So I don't feel like I've earned anything. That's something I'm going to have to work on and get over, because I'm here 40 hours a week. I work damn hard to provide for my family. It just so happens that I'm a fucking pro at what I do, so it appears to be effortless. So I'm working on that. That's something that I'm going to have to deal with in my own way. In other news, as you could expect, Asia and I kissed and made up last night. And I found out that my wife has got a lot of emotional issues. I mean, I was aware of them. I knew, but I didn't know how badly they were affecting her. So I'm going to have to try to be a little more sensitive about the way I go about some things. I don't want to hurt her feelings. She's a good girl and she takes good care of me. And I think she falls under the same trap that I do. She's like, oh, well, I cook and I clean and I vacuum and I iron and I take care of the house. And that's not really work. That's just the things that I enjoy doing. But that's her job. And she does it well. And she doesn't feel like she's doing anything because to her, these things just come naturally. So as much as I have to learn that just because, you know, I'm not lifting steel beams and assembling cars, that my job has merit, Asia needs to understand that just because she's not going out doing 40 hours a week or, you know, working at Wingstop or Baja Fresh or whatever, that the work she does is still valid and necessary. It's an integral part of what I do. I tell her all the time, I couldn't do what I do if you didn't do what you do. And it's very, very true. Like, there's no way I could come to work and do this every day and then not come home to a meal and not come home to a foot massage and then come right back out and do this again. Because people are fucking crazy. People are weird. Not to deal with people on a daily basis. Speaking of, should probably get over here. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of people out here and got to go out here and be a deterrent.